Dual Universe is every gamer's dream. I'm sure we all thought at one point, what if there was a game where I could do anything, become anything, a second life or a second universe to live in? Well, Dual Universe aims to be that for its players. It will be a game where you can go anywhere and do anything. At first glance, this might remind you of No Man's Sky, a game that made similar claims and then completely failed to deliver on them. Because of this, it might be easy to doubt the game. I believe, though, that Dual Universe will be a very different story. J.C. Bailey, the lead developer on Dual Universe, has created a series of dev diary videos that show off real alpha footage, not pre-rendered trailers, and videos describing the underlying technology behind the game.
Since we had to create this dynamic space splitting algorithm, level of details, optimizations, transparent server migrations, as well as specific handling for high density zones. We also worked hard with our voxel team to correctly replicate terrain and construct editions on the servers. The result is a world where thousands of players can freely gather in close-by areas such as cities or large bottles.
It also helps that Dual Universe is created entirely by an independent company funded on Kickstarter, so the developers will be able to take as much time and creative liberties as they want, whereas No Man's Sky was developed under the gun of one of the world's largest entertainment companies. Based on all the gameplay footage I've seen so far, I'm really excited for this game. I'm anticipating it. I absolutely love MMOs and sandbox games, and Dual Universe will be a perfect combination of both. It takes advantage of something called Emergent gameplay, where the players are given the tools to do what they want, and the gameplay of the game will naturally sprawl outwards from those tools. Other games have done this concept before, of course, the most notable being Minecraft, which gives players the freedom to do whatever they want with the tools given to them, a sandbox, if you will. But Dual Universe is different. It boasts a massive, singular universe. You see, in other games, whenever you enter a closed door or fly through a warp gate, you're just getting teleported to another enclosed area, or shard, of the game, going through invisible portals to travel to other closed-off sections of the world. In Dual Universe, though, everyone will inhabit one giant game shard all at once. No loading screens, no teleportation. The entire plane of existence will be one massive open world. It's done through something called a single shard universe, where only small cells of the world are rendered at a single time, which will decrease the load on the servers. It's honestly pretty genius, and I don't completely understand it, but did I mention the creator of this game has a degree in theoretical physics from Paris? Not only does it have a massive single shard universe, but DU gives tools to its players that let you do things that would simply be impossible in other games. For example, using a core unit, you can create and edit your own ships, from the size of a small fighter ship to a massive space station, or even the Death Star.
The Death Star. I'm pretty sure many people will want to build this, and the good news is that it's possible to build it. I don't know how long it will take. I think the amount of resources will be completely crazy, but it will be technically possible to build it because we have the same technology to display planets and to display player-made constructs.
There will also, of course, be the ability to mine the terrain, craft items, or build your own base. This gives me so many ideas. Maybe you could start a delivery service delivering goods across the galaxy, or scan the universe for new exotic planets, mine asteroids in space, or create and manufacture a mainline starfighter that everyone will want to buy. There's so much opportunity for players to craft their own story and build the world themselves. In Minecraft, you can build a spaceship, but you'll never be able to fly anywhere. In Dual, though, your creations will be springing to life. Another game which pioneered Emergent gameplay is EVE Online, a sci-fi MMO released in 2003 that still has a large audience. It too lets players tell their own story, but a lot of it is still developer determined. The ships are designed by the developers. In Dual, everything from the ships, stations, buildings, bases, everything will be player made, and there is no shortage of cool, awesome tools in the game to design complex systems from the ground up. The massive single shard universe is the canvas, and players will be the painters. The game is in pre-alpha right now, so there's a long way to go until this concept finally comes into fruition. Of course, Dual Universe is an incredibly ambitious project, and while it's looking very strong so far, there's no doubt things could go south. The developers, most of all, need to make sure that the game is still fun and intuitive while having all this awesome stuff. but I have faith in them. Developers of Dual Universe, this video is a hats off to you, for creating a game that no one else has the guts to make, for breaking the boundaries of the MMO genre, and asking, what if? I will be watching with anticipation. Good night, gamers.